Hi guys, Andre here, FX Triple S. What happened today, right? I already made two videos this morning, uh, but we got into a discussion. We got into a discussion about divergence, right, and where it's used. As you can see, this is reversal. We spoke about that. We spoke about continuation, right, and on supply and demand. We also spoke about a few situations that took place there. And the nice thing about divergence, what I pointed out was that at times with divergence, as you can see, the semaphore adds confluence to divergence, or divergence gives confluence to the semaphore, right? So, as much as people want to talk about this thing repainting, uh, there's confluence there. There's a guy out on the market selling just this particular signal alone. And, I looked at it and I'm like, well, we're giving you five. You know what I mean? And I'm getting a bit of, how can I put it, questions about why am I using this? And I'm like, but there's confluence all the time, right? I show it in supply and demand when it's in a support and resistance zone area. And this is not our only signal that we give. This is purely a visual signal to inform you that a breakout has taken place and there will be a reversal sometime soon, a retracement or reversal, right? We give you signals in a lot. Yesterday I introduced a TDI hook, which is this one there, right? This is the hook there, which gives you an exit signal before the price action crosses over the trend signal line, right? Easily. Okay. So look, let's just look at one, two deals, and then I'm out of here. I need a good break. I'm sure you do. Remember, it's Friday. There's a lot of traps going on and a whole lot of things going on. So just close your trades now. Otherwise, you're gonna be caught in. You're gonna be caught in a trap with the market maker. So I mean, there's no, look at it, divergence, confluence. Need we say more? You know, we these are nice in 3D. So get us right. Let's see what signal happened with us. It's a nice shark fin here, right? So MBL, blood in the water, becoming a MBL, becoming a shark fin. This is really a good move. Now I'm not one for blood in the water, right? So let's bring up our Telegram channel. Easy there. Let's look for this particular Euro New Zealand, right? Let me do a search again. I'm being a bit lazy here. But let's do a search, right? On Euro New Zealand. Fine, what is Euro. This is on the 30 minutes. So let's do this video. Yeah, here's a perfect. Here's it. Wow, I'm even on it. Right, there's 48 signals right now. Well, I haven't been on this here. So here's it here. Here's the MBL. Let's see if we can find the blood in the water. Right? Let's just do that. Copy, paste. Right? And let's see if we can find this blood in the water round about, what time was it? 11:30. See if we can find it. Telegram disappeared. No, oh, is it? Okay, so 11:30. So we just scroll down. There's something here. It's MBL at 11 o'clock. Right? So blood in the water, like I see to your signals, if they continue, they become blood in the water becomes MBL. And that's what happened there. Right? Oh, where is this Telegram going to? Right. Here's another Euro New Zealand shark fin exit. But that's we use this thing. New Zealand. Oh, sorry, it's right here in front of me. Peak formation, low, short breakout, 30 minutes. Look how this thing moved all the way down. Why? Because of a shark fin. A shark fin's a breakout, right? Increasing volatility. Okay. So when you get the signal, don't treat it as something definite. Analyze it, right? It says here, check bias direction and for double top, double bottom railroad candles on higher or lower time frames. Note also uses possible pending exit. It is not a signal to enter a trade. It it says here check, right? So this peak formation low at 11 o'clock moved all the way down because this breakout here was continuous, but your signals are valid, right? So if I just go to this one and here's it 1227 MBL add-on, it's one of these two, right? Remember, we always talk about these, it's either that one or that one, right? And once again, Telegram, I'm just gonna move this like this. Right, there we go. Now it will stay. Yeah, okay. Right, this is a definite one. And here's it here. MBL add-on sell entry. This is it here. One of those two. Let's for the sake of pups. Let's say it's this one. 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock candle closes at 12:30. This is a 12 o'clock candle and it closed just before 12:30. So it's this one. Right. So there's it there, mid to mid. And there's your exit. Right. That's 60 pups. So have a look at 60 pips. Now, before we do that, let's see if we got an exit signal at some time here. Euro New Zealand, let's bring this back in so we can scroll together, right? Uh, it's probably one here. There's now on the there's it. Sharp fin sell exit. There's your signal at 5 o'clock. Euro New Zealand shark fin sell exit. Spot on. And then one came at 6 o'clock, but that is on the 30 minute. And the reason being is it's very, no, this is a tight one. Euro New Zealand MBL add-on sell just because this green is below it. Now, don't look at this and think this is a trade. Go and analyze, right? The algorithm's been written in a way that when it is below, when the green is below the red, it's a MBL. The algorithm does not state when it's 1 millimeter or more below the red. It simply says when it's below the red. Everybody, Dean Malone, Steve Morrow, FX Mindshift, Jeff, they all say when it's below. So that is a MBL add-on, right? There's your exit D. Valid. Where is it? Am I going the right way? Is it? Right? So there to there, 50, pardon, 59 pips. Let's see, New Zealand. Currency. Let's do a straight conversion. Let's just say 16 New Zealand. I think it's 1 to 10 rand or something like that. New Zealand dollar, 60. One pip being $10. So 10 pips. So 60 pips is $600, right? So there you go, 6,000 rand. Boom. Signals everything in. Okay, there's one. That's what happened today, right? Uh, let's do this. Let's look for another entry, right? Now, I know a lot of you guys out there don't have laptops and PCs and you trade off your telephone. So Alaric's, like I said in a video earlier this morning, Alaric's going to compile a blog on to assist you with this matter, with telling you about VPSs for $5, nukes, tablets, Linux, TDI on your mobile, and so on. Okay. Let's get rid of this. Let's go back in here. These 48 signals I never looked at. There's a GP New Zealand, India. This thing breaks out, eh? GP New Zealand, 30 minutes. This is happening right now. I can tell you this is a trap. GP New Zealand, 30 minutes. What did we say? MBL cell. Can you see? It is so fine, but the signal's not here, so it went away. Right? These are all traps that's happening right now. There's a US 100 cash. That shark fun on a Friday night. Let's have a look at it. US 100 cash. That is the NASDAQ. And that is a shark fun. So there's a shark fun. US 100. Upper 7. So it's, what's the time now? It's quarter to 8. So the shark fun happened the, what is the time? Just see something. This broker must not be changing. He's at 3. So this flipping chart is an hour ahead. Hour behind. No. Hour ahead, yeah. That's why it's showing 8:30 here. I was like, wow. Get yourself this also to know what you're doing. I'll put it up in our free indicators. Okay. So there's the shark fin, and these are the shark fins here, right? But notice the shark NBL, shark fin. It's not as rapid as a proper shark fin would be. This is yesterday. That's a proper shark fin. This is an induction. This is seduction to blow you into thinking that there is a breakout here, right? That run there on the Nasdaq on a full lot is $122. It's a good run. See if we can trace the beginning of this. Copy, paste, and let's see if we can see it earlier. It looks like somewhere around here. MBL, DZD at 5 to 4, somewhere around here. Yeah, DZD. Okay. You know that? On the 4 o'clock. Yeah, it's this one, right? So you got the signal. This one, sorry. Right? You got the signal, right? And away you go. And now the semaphore appears. And now it's up to you to decide what do you want to do. What do you want? Right? There's $133, $137 in your pocket. What do you want? Right? $137 for me on a Friday afternoon, right, is 2,000 Rand. That's it, right? And you got increase throughout the course of the day, right? So there's the, I see a semaphore, I'm gone. Now look at that day. And there's a TDI hook, right? So what does that tell you? Confluence, right? Committed to confluence. Okay, last one, and then I'm out of here. Let's take the search off. Friday, a lot of shark ones, I can tell you that. See if we can see this one. Now, this is, let's get this right now. So it's an hour ahead of us. It's 5 to 4, it's 5 to 3. So American markets opening around about this time. Let's see what this thing done in the 60-minute GP order. 60-minute. Is it right? MBL, yeah, number 2. It's one of these two. Just pull us to the side so I can do this. Right? It's this one, and is your semaphore, and is let's just say 30 pips, right? See what happened. 30 pips. GPU. Oh no, this is GPU. Man, let's see if I can search for it. I'm tired today, guys. Had a long day. Here's one. 60 minutes. Let's just see. That's 5 o'clock. The shark fin at 5 o'clock. Here's your shark fin. Copy. The shark fin at 5 o'clock. See? They get semaphore out. These are 3 hiding behind at 4. So there's your shark fin, right? But let's just take it into consideration. We want the MBL. Copy, paste, and away you go. And I'm looking at 60 minutes. Yeah, looking at what time am I looking at? Somewhere like, yeah, maybe 5 to 4, and then it was this one. Yeah, let's take this one, right? No, before that was Goshen, Blood in the Water, right? Which became, was it Blood in the Water by DZD? Look at that. That's why I don't do Blood in the Water. 1, DZD, that time DZD, and it amounted to nothing. I think I should remove number 1. I don't want to be blamed for giving incorrect signals, albeit that people talk about blood in the water. But I think I'm gonna remove this. Yeah. And replace it with shark fin get ready. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. Do it next week. All right, so let's ignore number 1. And here's MBL by add-on. Drag it to the side. And easy D. And boom, 42 pups GPO'd. Right? You see, you got a semaphore. Up to you what you want to do, right? Okay. It's still not coming in. A hook may come in now. If it turns, it may do a volatility exit. That's still a 1 hour. There's a 4 hour, right? 4 hour now. It's a MBL buy on a 4 hour. It's probably in here somewhere. If I go GPO'd, no, hasn't come in yet. Right. No, because I'm looking at GPU at 60. My apologies. 60. There's a peak formation low. All right, 240. Let's check that. Easy there. Right. 4 hour. There's your 4 hour, right? There's your MBL, but it's also a peak formation low, right? And is a XD, right? X is that's a buy. That's a MBL exit. This is an exit for this trade here. This is when the green. Say you had to enter here, and there's an exit there. There's a blue X there. There's those X's there. There's an X somewhere here, right? There's an X there. This is the very last exit. This is the MBL exit for buy. Same like that day is this exit here, a MBL exit. After that, you won't get a buy exit. So if you were in this for long trade and this was 4 hours, it's 317 pips over a few days, right? Over a few days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. 5 days if you had to come in here. Now I know you BTMM guys don't do this, but it's a 5 day trade, 256 pips. There's a matter of interest. Let's look at it. 256 pips, GP odd. Australia, mates. Where are you? Oh, where is it? 256 pips is 2,560 Australian dollars, 28,000 rand. But this is patience, and I don't know if you PTM guys are into this. There's a D, there's another XD, right? There's probably a semaphore down here somewhere. There's a D, it's probably 36, there's a D, maybe 81. No, 81, right? There's probably 81 line back here somewhere. Definitely won't be a 144, right? So from D to D, that's more than, what was that calculator value giving me? 28. This is probably a lot of money. That's why I trade 4,300 Australian dollars. So look at that, and then good night. 4,300 Australian. Come on. 4,300 Australian dollars, 47,000 rand. From there, somewhere here. Let's be fair, bloody. Let's be fair. MBL. Now it's back to still it's like 30,000, 35,000 rand. Like that's it. That's why you know. Uh, let's take us to a 5 minute. Who can get a deal going here? That's why we don't give 5 minute signals. Who can get a deal going here? I don't know. 15 minutes. Sniper entry. Yeah, I agree with sniper entries like those there. You know, but nah, no. If you do your analysis, that figure would be in your pocket right now, coupled with a quality of patience. Okay, very long video, but our signals do exactly what we expect. And it's all up to you to analyze. It's up to you to be patient. It's up to you to do your work as well. We tell you when to enter, we tell you when to exit. Pardon, we give you peak formation high, peak formation lows. We have confluences with TDI divergence. There's more confluences if you have put in supply and demand in here. There's a lot of confluences, right? BTMM is not only about M and W, right? The market maker knows that you're looking for M and Ws, so he fakes it, right? He fakes it. He gives it to you, and then he plays around in that area, right? And then along come people and then they want to call it uh, a 12. If it's not a 12, then it's a 22. If it's not a 22, then it's a 21. Or it's a 3, a 33. If it's not a 33 and it drops further, then it's a 333. Right? No, 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 no. Okay. That's why there's 21 signals coming out of BTMM together with TDI. Just choose the prime ones, right? Shark fins happen all the time. And those are gold. Those are solid gold, right? They happen. And they'll give you 1,000 rand, 2,000 rand. Look at that, right? On a 1 hour. This is shark fin, right? Wait for, man, easy day. Wait for these. These 93 pups, $930. $930. 10,000 rand. There's it there. There's your signals. We're giving it to you. Don't sit and wait for 5 minute things and all of that. The signals are coming all the time. Where is it? They're here all the time, right? Uh, really. While we're talking, 13 came in, right? There, all the time. I'm gonna drop one, right? I'm gonna drop this one and I'm gonna do that other one, shark fin get ready. That's a good one. Much better than this number one MBL. What? Look at all the ones here. Nothing came of it. So it's senseless giving it to you. Really, nothing came of it. Okay. So that's it, guys. Very long video. Very, very long. My apologies. But you got the weekend to watch this and along with the other few. Think about it. Think about subscribing. Very soon, all of these freebies are gone, right? And then we back to doing whatever it is we do and whatever Ellery does. And sorry, I have my son over. Over what? Okay, right. So yeah, it's gonna end soon, right? It's gonna end soon. The ones that will remain free are these. I never even switched it on today. Is the EMA crossover and the bounce, right? The bounce. These will always be free. But these supply and demand, BTMM, they're going to come. While I was talking again, another two came in. Let's just look at that and then I'm out of here. Euro New Zealand, shark one below 60 minutes. Let's see. Euro New Zealand, 60 minutes. Shark fin below. Right? Oh, very, very careful, yeah. But you know, there's a trap, and boom, the exit signal came out. I'm really not into trading. I see it on the blog site. Don't trade on a Friday afternoon and a Monday morning. Don't. Right? So, despite what the signals are giving you, shark fin, I was very excited here. Right? Uh, where is it? Man, there was a shark fin now. It's gone. I'm sure there was a shark fin here. Or is it? No. What was it? Shark fin exit. It was Euro New Zealand 1 hour. Oh, I misread it. Sorry, guys. I misread it. It was actually a shark fin exit. Yeah, my apologies. You can rewind. Maybe I made a mistake. Shark fin exit. The last one that came in was a USD number one. I'm not even going to look at it. USD JPY. There's a MBL on the 30 and a one on the 60. It's a GP CAD. I'm done for the day. Oh, this thing was at 7 o'clock. There's a shark when it's 7 o'clock. Probably this little thing here. You know. All right. Have a good weekend, everybody. Stay well, stay safe. Support one another. Always be there for one another. Remember, wave three is coming in. So stay safe. Cheers. Bye.